Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Right, today we're going to look at the cards of time. Find the right moment by Wolfgang von Roh, Malina Lewandowski. Okay, so it comes in a two-piece box, which is a real pain to open. AGM, and I'm just not going to try. I just don't know about keeping the cards in this box. It just hasn't got any side pieces. I mean, it's a nice box, but damn pain to open, so I need to find a way to fix that. So I might need someone to fix it. So this is a guidebook, Cards of Time. I haven't even looked at it yet. So let's have a look. Cards of Time, find the right moment. Okay, it's got an index, why oracles work, cosmos, the laws of synchronicity, reading the 35 cards of time, when is the best time, it depends on the right time, the cards and how to read them, the 12 cards of the hour, 7 cards of the weekday, 12 cards of the month, plus 2 jokers. How to use the cards of time, suggestions on different kinds of questions or reading patterns, why oracles. So it just goes through, each card's got maybe a page. Yep, a page and a little bit underneath the image, as you can see there. It's the 8 days, 8 weeks. Everything is in progress. Card of the hour. Could be 8 hours, 8 days, or 8 weeks. So depending, I think, on how you form the question, I think that can be really, really important. So that's going to be really interesting to see. You know, how do you actually work with it? At the moment, I'm not going to do a reading today. I think I really need to look at maybe reading the 33 cards of time. When is the best time? It depends on the right time. 33 cards of time serve as a mirror of the circumstances in your consciousness, as a psychological consciousness, as a psychological alignment to situations, and as a cosmic decision guidance. The cards of times are an oracle answering questions about time. They can almost simply be used as a game for entertainment, deeper meaning. The 33 cards consist. The cards of the hour will show a basic number between 1 and 12, a graphical sign or symbol, the sun and the moon in alternating relations to one another, and 2 lines of text. These 2 lines will give direction to the energy of time in relation to the question asked, as well as the specific time designation in days or weeks. The cards of the day or cards of the weekday will show the number of the day between 1 and 7, a symbol of the planet related to the weekday, and the name of the day. The background will show a sand dune, each in a different colour, as a symbol for time and change. A crystal whose colour symbolises the spiritual energy that relates to the question and the time and the 2 lines of text. These lines will show the kind of attitude that is required to ideally use the time now. These cards are as important as the major arcana and tarot. Okay, the cards of the month will show numbers between 1 and 12, the symbols of the astrological signs, an hourglass of lifetime in the background, and a characteristic plant of the respective season. At the bottom of the picture, they will give a key phrase to understand how the time now is optimally utilized. Below the key phrase, they will display a specific time designation in weeks and months as an answer to your question. The cards of the month will also display references on astrological data about the wheel of the year. Please note that people who were born at the turning point between 2 astrological signs sometimes have to use their exact time of birth in order to determine whether they are, for example, still a Taurus or already a Gemini. The 2 jokers will show when the regular time cycles are not yet or not any more important for the question. They can be compared to a cote blanche, which follows certain higher laws of time. The following elements need to be considered for the reading. The numbers themselves. This means both the time in days, weeks, and months, as well as the numerological values. This means for the number 11 in the top right-hand corner of the card Aquarius can have additional meanings to the stated 11 weeks or 11 months. Maybe it's about the 11 people, as in soccer, or about a street address, including the 11. Maybe it is $11,000 or any other way in which the 11 might be important for the question. All symbols, planet symbols, graphical symbols, plants, not their names, but the shapes and impressions and the connotations triggered by them, the crystals on the cards of the weekday, and so forth. The colours with their emotional, psychological, and spiritual impact or meaning. On the following pages, you will find short references on the symbols used for every card, as well as an explanation of it. So you've got your general meaning, interpretation for questions regarding job, work, business, and career, interpretation for questions regarding relationships, partnerships, and love, as well as interpretation for questions regarding creativity, self-expression, and spirituality. So, for example, let's just have a look at the 12 cards of the hour, card of the hour number 1. So let's look at, okay, so this one here, right? It's just before we start, just so we have an understanding of what we're actually looking at as we go through. Card of the hour, it's almost going too fast, right? So 1 day, 1 week, 1 hour is either 1 hour, 1 day, or 1 week. An upwardly open heart shows that we should use the power of our hearts to live and react, but should always openly face the sky or the cosmos. So it's talking about taking it one step at a time. Think carefully about your next steps and proceed with determination. When you're truly called upon and it is necessary to review this, your plans will succeed now if it's job related. Relationship, make the first move, take the courage in both hands and declare yourself to your partner. Creativity, you feel like you are channeling, use the favourable moment of flowing energy and follow it. Okay, so we understand that what the cards are about, right? So it goes through and does all those. And the Joker, like Alpha and Omega. And Joker 2 is times of life. You reflect the world and the world reflects you. Okay, suggestions for various questions. So there's several ways to ask questions. Some will be shown here as examples. Having experience with oracles is generally known to be more useful to ask when you yourself should do or not do something. The question should be directed to yourself as a person. Questions directed to the outside are obviously legit, but answers will not always be obvious. If used too often, these questions might lead to a fatalistic attitude. It makes more sense to use your own conscious and your own energy as a foundation and use the cards of time to reflect them. An old proverb from the theatre says, do as you like. Keeping this in mind, you can, of course, always use the cards of time the way you deem right for yourself. For example, when can I expect something like a promotion, transfer chances? When should I start to look for a new place, look for a new job? Okay, to start applying. How long will it take? I find my spiritual alignment. I find the way. How long should I keep waiting for an answer or decision, a better opportunity? Okay. How long do I need to keep campaigning for? To what time can I shorten, extend the duration of? How long shall I keep doing? When is the most favourable or unfavourable time for? At what time should I best plan to? Okay. Okay, so we're talking about doing timings. When, how, at what, to what. So interesting. So you're thinking about timing questions. And it just gives you some sample spreads, which we're not... it's like 1 card, 2 card. 3 card, 5 card, and then you've got the cards of time as an astrological mirror. So then you've got your 12 cards for each of the houses. Wow, so really cool. Okay, so now we've been through the book. We've got an idea, right? So look. Okay, so you can sort of see 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's your 12 hours, 12 days, 12 weeks, right? Now we've got the sun signs. So you've got Pisces, Virgo, Cancer. So you can see the plant and the hourglass looking symbols. Interesting. So I'll go into a bit more there. Okay, so there's those there. Got the... I don't want the Joker just yet. Okay, so we've got the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday with the crystals. Why have did I miss 1, 2, oh, that was the other joker. Okay, so there you've got 2 jokers there. That's your sun signs. That's your hours, days, and weeks, and then that's your actual days. Okay, so maybe we look at when will things change? When will things change for us? This is interesting. It's when the wounds are healed. It does talk about Scorpio, so 24th of the 10th to the 22nd of the 11th. Quite nice, they got the dates on it. It's an 8. 8 weeks, 8 months, 8 hours. Could be 8 weeks, 8 months. Could be take some time. So it definitely feels like healing of the wounds. Things won't really improve until we heal the wounds, whatever it is that we're dealing with at this time. You can carve something out. So it's like you can remove something. It's an interesting one. Just looking at the messages at the bottom. Give a fresh impetus. Give a fresh. Let's have a look at that one. Let's have a look at Aquarius. Give a fresh impetus. Number 11. Hidden underneath the wintry snowpack, a completely new life evolves. In the time frame of Aquarius, in February, you'll find the answer to your question. Now is the time to put, okay, for the job, now is the time to put unusual methods, new goals, or social agendas into practice. Valentine's Day falls into this time of the year. Do something with witty. Surprise your partner with something that you have never done before, but keep it in between you. When you've had a bold idea for a while and have not had the courage to put it into action, now is the time to dare it into nothingness. So now is the time to put unusual methods. So it's actually about doing something new, and you changing and trying it out. So things will heal. Things will change when you heal the wounds. As you actually remove and clear it, then you can try something a little different, give it a fresh perspective. Anyway, that's what I'm looking at today. That's it. So that's the cards of time. Don't forget to check the links below, check the links on my channel, like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care and blessed be.